in a nice comfortable position laying down. Mic's off, play your own music if you like. And always listen to your body, enjoy the practice, have water whenever you need to. I'll show modifications. Take the modifications you like or add on if you like. It's totally up to you. Okay, just to make sure it wasn't one of them. So starting in our Shavasana, I'm just gonna let the feet flop open. Let the arms flop open and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Unclench the jaw, soften the forehead. Deep breath in, long exhale out. Checking in with your body and see if there's any places where you might be holding on tension. Breathe into those areas. And with the exhale, we soften and let them go. And then on the next inhale, reach your arms back, reach your feet forward, make yourself nice and long. Draw your belly button to your spine. And with the exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. And just interlace your fingers below the knee or at the shin and keep drawing that knee in a little closer. Drop your chin down, shoulders drop down. Inhale, reach the arms and legs long. Exhale, left knee to the chest, change the position of your hands. So interlace the fingers, non-dominant grip, and draw that knee in and down on the ribs. Right leg is pressing firmly onto the mat and the heels are flexing. So point your toes up. And then inhale, extend, reach. Exhale, right knee to nose. Bring your nose up to meet your knee, squeeze in. Draw your belly button to your spine. Point your toes. Inhale, extend long. Arms back, feet forward. Exhale, left knee into your nose. Squeeze it nice and tight. Draw the belly button to your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to nose. Squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to nose. Squeeze. One more each side. Inhale, reach. Right knee to nose. Squeeze. Inhale, reach. Left knee to nose and squeeze. Inhale, extend. Reach the arms long. And then on the exhale, draw your knees up towards your chest and start to circle it around in one direction and then around the other way. And then come to center. Lift your legs up, have a little bend to your knees, draw your belly button to your spine, reach the arms forward, hold, lift your shoulders a little higher. Bring your hips towards your shoulders and a little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Lift the shoulders a little higher, hold. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Lift your hips off the mat. Take your hands under your hips. Frame your hips with your forearms. Keep drawing your belly button to your spine. Big toes point up. And then we'll lower the right leg to the floor. Just gonna let it have our hold. Any pain in the lower back, you bend your knees to 90. So either the knee is bent, the toe hovers, or the leg is straight and heel hovers. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower the left. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, lower the right. Slow control. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the left. Inhale, slowly lift that back up. Lower the right, slow and control. Belly button pulls in. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, lower the left. And then just move your legs. Nice, slow and controlled, as if you're walking on the ceiling through thick mud. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Left leg comes up last. Point your toes. Reach the arms up again. Lift the shoulders. And again, we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Hold, take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees into the chest. And a little rock from side to side or front to back. So if you want to roll on the spine, you can. We're going to make our way into tabletop. So making sure you're facing the camera or your laptop or whatever you have there. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Push the ground away, back the heart lifts up, tuck the chin and tailbone under, drop the chin in, and then drop your belly, lift your head and tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, push the ground away. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone and head up. Round the spine. Staying here, curl your toes under, then bring your chest to your thighs, coming in slowly downward dog. So take your time to come into your downward facing dog. Pose. So the heels of your hands press down, thumb and index fingers press, spread your fingers wide, and bring your head through your arms so that your biceps frame the ears, or even the ears go past the arms, bringing your chest closer to your thighs. Big breath in, long exhale. And then from here, just move your heels to the right. And just a little side opening there. Inhale back to center, and then move your heels to left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower to your knees, child's pose. And squeeze out all the breath as you drop your hips to your heels. Awesome. Inhale, forward table. Exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. So maybe you can start to lower the heels towards the floor, maybe not. Don't worry if those heels don't touch down, they don't have to. Deep breath in, long exhale. So engaging through your core and your spine, we're going to use the spine to undulate our bodies forward. So tuck your chin into your chest, lift up high in the toes, round with the back of the heart, and come right over top of your hands into plank pose. Thighs engaged. Back of the heart lifts up, press firmly into the mat, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold 6, belly button pulls in, 7, push the ground away, 8, 9, and slowly lift up at the back of the heart, tuck the chin and tailbone under, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale here and a long exhale. So we're going to do that again. So chest to your thighs, lift your hips up, coming deep into that downward facing dog. And then lift up onto the tippy toes, round your spine, lifting with the back of the heart up to the sky, lengthen out over top your mat, hold. Tall spine. Crown of the head forward, and then right knee, right elbow, back to plank, or you can do table. Left knee, left elbow, back to plank or table. Right side, right knee, right elbow, back plank or table, left side. And back, right side, back, left side. And back to plank or table, right side, plank or table, left side, plank or table, right side, take breaks whenever you need to, back, and one more, left, and back, and child's pose. Hydration break if you need, or take the back of your hands to the floor and just give them a little stretch. So you should be good and warmed up. Come back into your tabletop. Shoulders directly underneath, or wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under, push the ground away. Let those knees hover, and then chest to your thighs. And slowly lift your hips up. And heels towards the floor. Big breath in. Long exhale. From here, we're going to tiptoe our feet towards our hands into forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Feet are 2 fists width apart, and nose drops in.
So you keep bending your knees here as much as you need to, chest touching the thighs. And then slowly start to lift the hips up without separation of your chest from your thighs. And then inhale, half lift. Flatten your spine like you're serving a tray of tea off your back. Look forward. Hands to your hips. Press your feet, root to rise, come all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up, extended mountain pose. Look to your thumbs. Draw your ribs towards each other. So you stand firmly on the four corners of the feet. Spread and lift all 10 toes. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge and fold. Touch the earth. So your hands and your fingers can line up with your toes, but you won't be able to hop back from this position if you're hopping back as you want to do. So you bring your hands more forward and then shift the weight into your hands. Come up high on the tippy toes. Keep pushing the ground away. Push the ground away. Lift the hips up higher. Higher on the tippy toes. Lift the hips up. Push the ground away. Look forward. And then bend your knees. Hop or step back to plank. Make sure you land lightly in your plank position. And lower to the knees. Nose, chin, chest, come down. Elbows hug your ribs. Hover, hold, look forward. Then slide your chest through, hips down, tops of the feet down, Bhujangasana. Hands to the floor, elbows into the ribs. Take it back and into downward dog. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, unclench the jaw, soften the face. Send those hips up, draw your belly button in. Pull up through the pelvic floor. And then maybe walk your toes to touch. A little closer, look forward. And you're gonna drop your knees down. And then a little kick and drop down. Little kick and drop down. Try to get your heels to touch your bum. One more. And then take it back. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Tiptoe forward. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, unfold, belly button to spine, nose to your knees. Heavy head, so the top of your head is pointing to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hips, flat spine, root to rise, come all the way up. Inhale, reach, little back bend, look to your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge and fold. Touch the earth, look forward. Exhale, fold. Take your hands in front of your feet. Start to shift forward, lift up onto the tippy toes, push the ground away. So look top of the mat or past. Keep pushing the ground away. Lift those heels a little higher. 3, 2, bend your knees, hop back. Solo chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and downward dog. Breathe. Option to lower to the knees here. 5 deep breaths. And then look forward, tiptoe your feet in again. We're going to do those little hops again. So big toes touch. So hands firmly down, shoulders stacked right over top of the wrist. Bend your knees to almost touch the floor. Kick your bum. Kick your bum. 2 more. Kick your bum. 1 more. Kick your bum. And downward dog. Awesome. Come forward into plank. Sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. Tall spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Look forward. Lower to your knees. Take back child's pose. Hydration break here if you like. Back of the hands can touch down, whatever you need. 5 breaths. And after the 5 breaths or your hydration break, come back into your tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift back and into your downward dog. So heel the hand presses down, chest to your thighs, lift your hips up. And then look forward, tiptoe your feet forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to forward fold. Take your 2 fists and take them between your feet. And then you're going to sit down into chair. So you reach your bum back, lift your chest, and arms parallel to the floor. Keep reaching your bum back so you want the toes to lift. Find the 4 corners of your feet. The big toe mounds press down, the baby toe mound presses. The heel mounds press down, hold. Shoulders down in the back. 3, 2, 1, press the feet, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take your peace fingers, wrap around the big toes. Inhale, look forward again, and exhale, fold. Squeeze the elbows into your legs. So you want the body to do the work, not the arms, so don't pull into the forward fold. Let the body, the gravity, pull the head down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Reach the heels down. Reach your bum back, chest forward. And then press to the heels. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge and fold. Touch the earth, half lift. Exhale to fold. This time your hands come underneath your feet for Padahastasana, gorilla pose. So you want your big toes to come up towards your wrist. Look forward, so you're stretching through the hands. And then exhale, fold. Heavy head. Rock a little toward the tops of the feet. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, release the hands. Chair pose again. Sit down low. Draw your shoulders back and down. Sit into those heels. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sit a little lower. 3, 2, pull up to the pelvic floor. Pull your belly button to your spine and come all the way up. Big breath in, reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Touch the ground, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Start to move the weight into the hands as you come up high onto the tippy toes. Look forward, little bend in the knees. Hop back lightly to chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and downward dog. So I'll show you some modifications for that downward dog. So it's inhale, forward plank, the downward dog flow. You can lower to the knees and take it back to child's pose whenever you need to break throughout the flows. Inhale, forward table, downward dog. The second variation, inhale forward, we did this at the beginning, plank pose to knees, to nose, chin, chest, come down, elbows hug the ribs, hover, hold, and then chest through, hips down, tops of feet down, Bhujangasana. And then press your hands through the knees and downward dog. So those are the 2 modifications that you can take whenever you need to throughout the flows. So now we're going to take that right leg up. Open your hips. Make sure the weight is even on both hands. And look under your left arm. See if you can find that right foot. Big yawn with the body. And then square the hips off of the mat. Bring that knee into your nose, around the spine. Look forward. Step it through Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. So turn your left big toe to the top left corner. Ground down to your feet and rise up. Warrior 1. Nice. Big breath in. Exhale to lunge. Pull up to the pelvic floor, lengthen out both side waist. So you lengthen out through the waist as you reach those arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the floor. Spin your back foot, step back into plank. Chaturanga or child's pose, yogi's choice. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Left leg comes up, open your hips. Look under the right arm, see if you can find that heel. Weight even on both hands. Big breath in. Long exhale. And then square the hips off. Bring your knee to your nose, round the spine. Look forward, gently step it through. If you get stuck, use your hand to bring it through. Right toe turns. Walk up the front thigh if you need to, or float up. Use the strength of your body to lift. The strength through your legs. Squeeze through the inner thighs. Turn your pinkies in. Full expression with the arms. Right hip forward, left hip back. Think about your ribs coming together. Strong bodies, strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back plank. Chaturanga, child's pose, whatever you like here. Take the flow or not, yogi's choice. Inhale here. Exhale, send the heels towards the ground. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, hop or step to the top of the mat. Land lightly, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend a mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge and fold. Half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Press through the mat, straighten the arms, look forward. A little bend in the knees. Come up onto those tippy toes. Pull up to the pelvic floor. Throw your belly button in, and with the strength of your pelvic floor, hop back to chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. And we're gonna take that right leg up again. Right knee, right elbow, squeeze your core, hold. Take it back up. Left side, squeeze the core, hold. Back up. Nose to knee around the spine. Push the earth away, back of the heart lifts up. Look forward, step it through. Crescent lunge. So you can lower the knee. If you're tired, or you've just been doing a lot of legs, you can keep the back of the knee on the floor, or you can lift up into jolly. Hold. Hold. Squeeze your inner thighs together, or towards each other, not together. Strong legs, so active inner thighs. Then reach your chest forward, arms back, hold. Squeeze the triceps, palms pressed down. Inhale here, exhale, fingertips to the floor. Staying right here in your lunge, you can lower that back knee, or if it's in your practice to jump switch, you can jump switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, and take it back. Downward dog. Hopefully you don't shake your head as much as my ponytail is going. And inhale forward to table or plank, chaturanga or child's pose. Inhale forward back to table or upward dog, and downward dog. Take that left leg up, left knee, left elbow, squeeze your core, hold. Inhale back up. Take it over to the right side, squeeze the core, hold. Back up. Nose to knee around the spine, push the ground away. Look forward, step it through. Crescent lunge. Knee down, low lunge or high lunge, yogi's choice. Inhale, exhale, shoulders from the ears. Nice. Beautiful. You guys look amazing. And then bring your chest forward, arms back. Squeeze through your triceps. Strong hands, press them firmly down. 1, push that back heel forward. 2, 3, and hands to the floor. Stay here, lower the knee, or if jump switches in your practice, jump switch. Nice and light. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take it back, downward dog. Big breath in. Exhale, slow down the heart rate. Use your breath here. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhaling to a half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Heavy head. Let the head hang heavy. Shake it yes or no. Little bend through the knees. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hips, root to rise. Nice. Inhale, reach. Look up to your thumbs, little back bend, and exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knee, step back, left foot. Virabhadrasana 1 again, so we're coming into Virabhadrasana 1. So you might have to inch your right toes forward so that your knee is stacked over the heel. Right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze to the inner thighs, pull up to the pelvic floor, drawing the energy all the way up. Look forward, chin parallel to the floor. Arms up, or cactus your arms. Really ground down to the outer edge of your back foot and lunge a bit more if that's in your practice. And then open up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Look right over that front middle finger. Long inhale. Extra long exhale. Stay in Warrior 2 legs and reverse your warrior. You can look at your hand or down at your foot. Straighten your front leg and slowly come into triangle pose. So if your legs are really far apart, you can walk a little closer and coming into triangle. So keeping the length under the sideways, hand to the shin, inside or outside of the foot, a block or a book if you have it, and look up, straight ahead or up at your hand. Bring your top hand behind your back, lunge your front knee. Take your arm onto your leg here, stay there or take a bind. And only if it's in your practice. Release your hands gently to the floor, spin your back leg, and step back to down dog. Option to take a flow or just come into child's pose for a hydration break and a little breathing. Or you can take another flow, it's totally up to you. Check in with your shoulders, check in with your back, your knees, making sure everything feels good. So never going to the point of pain, always a little ease and effort. And after you've had some liquid, we'll come forward into our table. Push the ground away, let those knees hover, hold. Look forward, neck in line with the spine. Draw your belly in and pull up through your pelvic floor. And then from here, chest to your thighs. And take it up and into your downward dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, stop, hop, step, hop, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Extended mountain pose, look up to your thumbs. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take one breath here. Integrate the spine, so tall spine, so nice and long. And then hands to your hips. With that long, strong, and steady spine, bend your knee and step back with your right foot. Warrior one on this side. So adjust your hips. So it's like one foot is on one railroad tie and one foot's on the other. So if you find you're wobbly, just inch your left foot towards the left side of the mat a bit more. Open up that base of support. And then ready, lift the arms up or cactus the arms if your shoulders are a little tired. There should be no pain. Breathe. Ground down to the outer edge of your back foot. Pull up to the pelvic floor, squeeze through the inner thighs for 1, 2, 3, and then we slowly transition to Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. Look right over that front middle finger, and then look to your back hand, make sure it's as high as the front arm, and lengthen the side waist as you sink into your warrior 2. So try not to reach forward and draw back. Squeezing through the inner thighs, activate the inner thighs. Strong shoulders. And then reverse your warrior. And the option is to look at your hand, at your hasta, or down at your foot, your pada, or straight ahead. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly come into that triangle. Straighten your front leg. You might have to heel toe your back foot to close up the stance of your legs, and then come into triangle pose. Hand to the inside of the shin, push it open. You can use a block or a book here, or the hand can come to the floor, or peace fingers can wrap around the big toe if that's in your practice. Keep lengthening the bottom waist. So try not to collapse in, but you want to draw your lower shoulder and lower hip away from each other. Nice. And then setting up for your right angle. So bend your front knee, forearm down, take that top hand behind your back. There's a half bind, just stay there. Or a full bind is in your practice. Reach underneath your hamstring, grab your fingers. If you have a dish towel, that works if you can't grab the hands. So not forcing it again. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Look down toward your foot, frame your foot with your hands. Step back into plank. Slow, low chaturanga. Slow and controlled. Elbows hug the ribs. Upward facing dog or cobra to down dog. 5 breaths here. The option is to come into your child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Downward dog or child's pose, whatever you need here. 2 more breaths. And then slowly make your way into plank. High on the tippy toes, look to the top of the mat or past the top of the mat. Hands press firmly into the mat, push the ground away, and then right hand to center line. Spin your feet open or on the side of that right heel or right outer edge and lift up. So you're in Vastisthasana side plank. Look at your hands straight forward. Optional lift the top leg or not. Inhale here. Exhale, push the ground away, lift that hip up, and then square yourself back to your mat, shoulders stacked over top of those hands. Chaturanga or not. You can take it right into downward dog. And we all meet downward facing dog. And clench the jaw, soften the forehead. Slowly make your way into your plank pose. Going to take it Vastisthasana on the other side. So left hand center, spin your body open. Left heel, outer edge of that foot is pressing into the mat. Lift your hip. Look at the hand or straight ahead. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. And gently take it back to your plank. Option to chaturanga or down dog. We all meet in downward dog. Nice. And then we're going to walk our hands and feet somewhere about the middle of the mat. Heavy head. Oh, let the head hang. Let go. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hips. So I'm going to face you guys, but you can stay as you are. I'm going to come into some balancing poses. So right foot firmly down, bring your left knee up, spread the arms wide, hold. And so you want your knee in line with the hip and your hips nice and level. Nice. Bring your ankle across the knee. Reach the arms forward. You're going to sit down, figure 4 Utkatasana. So you reach your right glute back, sit low, and imagine you have a steering wheel and it's helping to steer you into stillness. So balance is a state of mind. And so you have to calm the mind to come into the balance. So 3, beautiful, 2, press your heel, inhale, come up, reach up high, and then arms out wide. And we'll take it to the other side. So right knee lifts, balance, hold, knee level with your hip, hips level, and then bring your ankle over top of the thigh, sit down into that left heel, reach your bum back, reach the arms forward, sit low. One spot to focus your eyes on. Press through the heel, slowly come up, inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Touch the earth. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hips, root your eyes, come all the way up again. Nice, inhale, reach. And exhale, right arm under the left. Twist, tie the arms or hug your shoulders. And then lower down onto that right heel. Left leg comes up and over. Squeeze the inner thighs. Wrap your foot around your calf if that's available, or just let it hang and sink low. So it's like your back is on the wall and you're sliding straight down the wall. Bring that chest up. Squeeze everything to the main line. 1, 2. Squeeze 3. Lift those elbows 4. Squeeze the inner thighs 5. Inhale, rise up, unwind. Left under the right. And then take it to the other side. Right leg up and over. And come into Gardasana. Right hip, right shoulder back. Sit into that left heel. Arms lift. Think about your ribs drawing towards each other. Sink a little lower. And clench the jaw. Soften the face. Nice. 3, 2. Inhale, rise up, unwind. Exhale, hinge and fold. Touch the ground, nose to your knees, heavy head. Inhale, look forward. Big toes touch. Heels just slightly apart, sit down into your Uttanasana, reach the arms up, touch the palms, and then hands to heart center. Sink low. Crown of the head tilts forward, right elbow, left thigh. Draw the right knee back, press your palms, heart towards your thumbs. For 1, 2. Reach back with your bum, sit into those heels. 3, 4. And on 5, come up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your sides. Nice. Big toes touch. Sit down low, Uttanasana, reach the arms up, inhale. So you're pressing your inner arms towards each other. So strong arms, lean back into the heels, sit your bum back, hands to heart center, sit a little lower, crown of the head forward, lengthen your waist, and then twist to the opposite side. Right, left elbow right, twist open, sit a little lower, reach your bum back a bit more, stack your shoulders. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, hinge and fold. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat. Gonna lower down Malasana. And you can stay right here, Malasana. You don't have to go any further. However, if you practice Bakasana crow pose and you want to set up for crow, I'm going to take your knees onto the back of your triceps, look forward, lean into your hands, make sure you keep looking forward, big toes touch, or you can keep your toes on the floor and just hover, hold. Nice. 1, 2, and then bring your heels back to the floor, lower your bum. Take it all the way down, take your peace fingers, rub around the big toes, and lift up. Open your arms and legs as wide as they'll go. Chest lifts, a little back bend here. And the more you push your heels out, the more stability you'll find. Lift the heart, look up. 3, 2. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly look forward. Bring the ankles to cross. Hands to the floor. Pick your bum up, press, and then lower down. So you can pick your bum up and your feet if you got that in your practice, or just pick your bum up. Navasana boat. So hands can stay on the floor. They can reach back. You can take your hands behind your hamstrings, hold, or reach the arms forward, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your legs straight out. V-sit. So if you have blocks, they'll help you get up into your V-sit. So with the V-sit, or not V-sit, sorry, L-sit, L-sit, the hands are in front of your hips, round your spine, push the ground away, and then let your hips off the floor, or lift the legs and the hips off the floor. 1, 2, 3, and lower. So if your hands are behind, you won't get up. So the hands have to be in front. And then round the spine, hands right between the hip and the knee. And then you press and lift and lower down. Nice. Shake that out. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we forward fold. So lengthen your spine. And then tilt your pelvis forward so that your sit bones are slightly coming off the floor. Then you roll your hips back down. So you want to pull in the lower belly to find that space to come into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And clench the jaw, soften the face. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, and then exhale to come up. Bring your hands behind your hips. We're going to do reverse table or reverse plank. So reverse table, knees bent, or reverse plank, legs straight and lift. Hold 1, 2, 3. Lift up, 4. Lift that heart, open up, lift the hips, and lower down. Nice. Bring your hands back in front of your hips, round the spine, push the ground away. Let hover, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Nice. Squeeze your bum towards your heels and start to lower down. So hands can cross the chest, a little lift, a little lower, and use as much breath and time as you like to come to the floor. Not too much, that we're not there all day. And then slowly coming down. Take the soles of your feet to touch. Let your arms flop open. Take 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose. Let go of your standing practice. Let go of any unwanted thoughts. No need to revisit any of the poses. They're now in the past. And let the body now just rejuvenate and restore, bringing in deep cell memory for when the next time that you practice your standing poses. But we're not done yet. So you're going to take your legs together, walk your feet in towards your heels, fingertips graze the heels, so your knees are in line with your hip bones and hip width apart. You can always grab a block and place it between your thighs. Fingertips graze the heels, pelvic tilt, slowly peel your body off the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. And standing firmly on the feet, send the shins forward, the hips up. And tuck the chin just a little bit, but make sure you're not putting too much pressure on the back of the neck. Hold. Press your feet, lift a little higher. And then slowly come down a vertebrae at a time. Take the soles of your feet back to touch. Bring your hands to your belly, maybe one hand to your heart, one to your belly. And 3 breaths right there. And then gather up your legs, walk your heels in line with your sit bones, take your fingers, interlace, press the palms up to the sky. We're just gonna get that little stretch. So if anybody works into wheel pose and they wanna do wheel, they wanna release the wrists, so just give them a little shake, shaky, shake, shake. And then either bridge or wheel. So walk your heels to your glutes, fingertips graze the heels, pelvic tilt, rise up, hold. Interlace your fingers under your lower back, walk one shoulder under than the other, as long as that feels okay on the shoulders. Or if your practice is wheel, it's in your practice, you bring your fingertips to your shoulders, press and lift up. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come down. And stretch the legs out long. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your hands back by your side, setting up for 1 more bridge or wheel. Or you can take waterfall legs if you just want to stay here with the legs up in the sky. You can now a little stretch. Or walk your heels to your glutes. Pelvic tilt, rise up, bridge. Or if wheel's in your practice, 1 more time, take wheel. Or not, it's totally your practice. You take whatever your body needs. Make sure you breathe. Don't hold the breath. And then come down whenever you're ready. Nice, slow, low, down. Nice. And then Legs out long, arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in, reach back. And then you're gonna bring your right leg up to the sky. Reach your hands behind your hamstring. Place your hands on the hamstring. Point your right toes down toward your face. Hold. Little hamstring stretch. Use your biceps to pull, shoulders and head down on the mat. And then if you want to circle your ankle, one way and then the other. And then flex and hold. Bring the right foot to your floor. Take your left ankle over top of your right knee. So coming into figure 4. Lift the right foot off the floor, reach through the hamstring, grab the hamstring, left elbow pushes the left knee away to draw your right knee towards you, and roll a little bit onto that right side. So you might feel a bigger stretch into the right side. And then slowly release, taking your legs and arms out long again. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, bring your left leg in. Hands behind the hamstring, change up the interlace of your fingers, non-dominant grip, pull that leg in. Right leg is firmly pressing down onto the floor. Drop your chin, shoulders down, pull with the biceps, and then circle your ankle. One way around and then the other. And then flex and hold. Left foot to the floor. Right ankle goes across that left thigh. Reach through the figure 4. Right elbow pushes right knee forward. Draw the left knee towards you. Drop your chin. Hold. And a little more pull for 3, or maybe not. 2, and release. Nice. Take the arms and legs out long. Take an inhale, reach. And exhale, nose up to meet your knees, squeeze in tight. Shoulders down, arms out into cactus arms or straight arms out. Little rock side to side. And letting the knees fall right as you look to the left. And come back to center, and a little rock, side to side. And we'll let the knees now fall left, open your arms up, look right. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your nose up, right in to meet your knees, squeeze in tight for 1, 2, 3. And then extend the arms and legs either out long on the mat or come into half boat. Core engaging. Inhale here. Exhale, nose to your knees, squeeze in. Inhale, extend. Either lengthen out on the mat or keep the arms and legs lifted. And nose to knee, squeeze. 1 more, reach back and hold. 1, 2, 3. And lower down. Coming into Shavasana. Take 10 deep breaths in and out through the nose. Unclench the jaw. Soften the forehead. And you can either just stay here with those 10 cleansing breaths, or if there's something else that's in your practice that you want to take, so maybe you want to take shoulder stand or legs up the wall, or maybe just stay in your Shavasana, totally up to you. Whenever you're ready, make your way gently onto your right side. And then from there, coming up into nice, easy cross-legged position, or however you want to sit, or you can stay laying down on your mat. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you have any input, any ideas, anything that you want me to add or take away, or if there's any, what's the word I'm looking for, comments to help me make this a better live version of the yoga class, let me know. You can send me an email, you can send me a text, whatever, give me a call. I want to make this experience a lot better for you. So I'm looking forward to you sharing your comments. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Bye.